Good morning students. Welcome back to maths class. Last class we discussed the second exercise of circles. Today we will continue with the exercise. 11th question. The question is, prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. So here is a circle. A parallelogram is cover the circle. We have to prove that this parallelogram is a rhombus. So given ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. What is the speciality of a parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal. So AB equals CD and AD equals BC. We have to prove that this is a rhombus. To prove that ABCD is a rhombus. How are the sides of the rhombus? All the sides are equal. So we have to prove that AB equals BC equals CD equals AD. So proof. Here also we will apply the same tangent property. So here for that we will mark the point of contact. P, Q, R and S are the point of contact. So we will write the properties. From an external point, if we draw tangents, they are equal. So AP equals AS, BP equals BQ, CR equals DR, CR equals CQ, and DR equals DS. We'll write it as equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. All these because of theorem 2. Theorem 2. Now we will add all the 4 equations. While adding LHS we will add and write it in the LHS place. RHS we will add and write here. That is adding all the 4 equations. All the 4 equations. AP plus BP plus CR plus DR. LHS all the terms we added is equal to RHS AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Now look at the diagram. AP plus BP, that is AB, plus CR plus DR, it is CD, is equal to, now here we will arrange the terms. AS and DS will write together, BQ and CQ together. So here we will write AS plus DS become AD and BQ plus CQ become BC. So we will get AB plus CD is equal to AD plus BC. Now what we have to do is, we know that ABCD is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Any one side we will change. Either we will write AB and we will change CD also as AB. And here AD I will write as it is. Instead of BC we will write AD. So this is from given we can write. Given. Opposite sides of a parallelogram. AB plus AB become 2AB. AD plus AD 2AD. Both 2 cancel. We will get AB is equal to AD. As we have written here 4 equations. Let me write this as the 5th equation. So here we proved that AB is equal to AD. Already we know that AB equals CD and AD equals BC. This is given. This is 6 and this is 7. These 2 equations we got from here, given. So from 5, 6 and 7, see AB is equal to AD and AD is equal to BC. AB is equal to CD. All the 4 sides are equal and ABCD is a rhombus. AB is equal to AD is equal to BC is equal to CD. Therefore, ABCD is a rhombus. Next question is, a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm such that the segments BD and DC into which BC is divided by the point of contact D are of length 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. Find the sides AB and AC. Here triangle is circumscribed by a circle and here CD and DB are 8 and 6 cm. Radius of the circle is given as 4 cm. So OD is 4 cm. We have to find the sides AC and AB of triangle ABC. So here what we have to do is, given, we will write radius of the circle 4 cm, CD 6 cm and DB 8 cm. So here construction what we have to do is, mark 2 points 1 E and F on AC and AB. That is, E is the point on the side AC and F is on the side AB. Now join AD, BE and CF. Join AD, then BE and CF. And CF. Now here C, for this triangle, for this circle, C is an external point, CD is equal to CD, that they are equal. So this is also 6 cm. So we will write CD is equal to CE 6 cm. Same way, here B is an external point, BD is equal to BF 8 cm. BD is equal to BF 8 cm. Now, A is an external point to the circle. Here AE and AF are not given. We will assume that let AE and AF are x centimeter. Both the tangents are equal from the external point. Therefore, AE is equal to AF is equal to x centimeter. We will write. We have to find the sides AB and AC of triangle ABC. So here what we have to do is, first we will find out what is AC. AC equals, what is the length of AC? Till AE it is x and from E to C it is 6. So what is AC? X plus 6. This is x plus 6 centimeter. And what about AB? AB equals x plus 8 centimeter. And what is BC? BC is 8 plus 6, 14. BC equals 8 plus 6, 14 centimeter. So we got the sides of the triangle. Now, here it's a lengthy sum. We have to find out the sides, means in two different ways we will find the area of triangle ABC and we will compare the areas. For that, first we will consider, see here, O is the center of the circle. AOC is a triangle. AOC is a triangle. BOC is another triangle. And AOB is the third triangle. Once again I will repeat. AOC is one triangle. BOC is the second triangle and AOB is another triangle. There are three triangles. We are going to find the area of each triangle. When adding all the triangles area, we will get area of triangle ABC. So, area of triangle ABC equals area of triangle, first I will write AOC plus area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle BOC. Area of triangle BOC. So you know what is area of a triangle? Area of a triangle is half BH. So that formula we will apply, half into what is the base of triangle AOC? It is AC. So first I will write AC and the height of the triangle is, this is the perpendicular height, radius and the tangent are perpendicular. So OE is the radius. Plus second triangle AOB, same way, half into base AB and height it is OF plus area of the third triangle BOC, half into base BC and height OD. So here is equal to half into. What is AC? We had already written, that is x plus 6. Write in bracket x plus 6. OE is, what is OE? It is the radius. So radius is already given 4 centimeter. So into 4. Plus half into AB is x plus 8 into, again OF is 4 into 4 plus half into base BC 14 and the height is 4. So now we will cancel 2 and 4. 2 we will get. Here again cancel. So finally we will get 2 into x plus 6 plus 2 into x plus 8 plus 14 into 2, 28. Now we will expand it. 2x plus 12 plus 2x plus 16 plus 28. So we will add all 2x plus 2x, 4x. When we add these numbers, 28, 34, 56 we will get. So we will get area of triangle ABC is equal to 4x plus 56. With this one equation we cannot solve, we cannot find the value of x or area. So we will find out area of same triangle in a different method. Last year in 9th standard we studied that area of a triangle is equal to one more formula, that is Heroin's formula. What is area of a triangle? Area of a triangle equals, by Heroin's formula, square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. In this, what is s? S is the semi-perimeter. Semi-perimeter s equals a plus b plus c by 2. I think you are remembering this formula. So a, b, c are the sides of the triangle. So we will consider a as the first side, that is x plus 6. And b we will consider as the second side, it is x plus 8. And the third side we have already 8 plus 6, it is 14 by 2. So we will get x plus x 2x plus 8 plus 6 14 plus 14 28 by 2 we will get. We will take 2 common, x plus 14 by 2 cancel, we will get x plus 14. This is s. Now we will find out s minus a, s minus b, s minus c separately. S minus a equals, s is x plus 14 minus a is x plus 6. As it is binomial, write it in bracket. X plus 14 minus x minus 6. X and minus x will cancel. It is 8. Now s minus b equals x plus 14 minus x plus 8 equals x plus 14 minus x minus 8. So here we will get 6. S minus c equals x plus 14 minus c is third side is 14. So 14 and 14 will cancel. It is x. So now area of triangle ABC equals square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c equals square root of s is x plus 14, s minus a is 8, s minus b is 6 and s minus c is x. So is equal to 8 6 are 48x. Then we will write x plus 14 in bracket. 48 can be written as 16 into 3 and x into x plus 14. So why I have written 16 into 3? Because square root of 16 we can directly write it is 4. So write 4 outside the root. Remaining terms, that is 3x into x plus 4, we write it in the inside the root. So here area of triangle ABC is equal to 4 into square root of 3x into x plus 14. This is equation number 2. Already we got area of triangle ABC is 4x plus 56 from the first equation, half DH formula, by adding all the triangles area. So from 1 and 2, both are areas. We'll compare the areas from 1 and 2. We will write first area is 4x plus 56 is equal to 4 into square root of 3x into x plus 14. So here 1 4 we can take common. 4 into x plus 14. 4 into 14 56 is equal to 4 into square root of 3x into x plus 14. Why I had taken 4 here common and here square root of 16 outside, so that directly we can cancel this 4 and 4 from each side. Now remaining terms, x plus 14 is equal to square root of 3x into x plus 14. So to find the value of x, now we have to get the value of x, then only we can add x, 6 plus x and 8 plus x, we will get the sides. So how will you simplify such an equation in which one side is a root symbol? So what we have to do is, both the side we have to square. Square on both the sides. Square root of 3x into x plus 14. The whole square you write. You know that when you square a root number, the root will remove. For example, what is root 5 square? Root 5 square is nothing but root 5 into root 5. That is root of 25 and it become 5. So any root number square become a number without root. So root of 3x into x plus 14 whole square become 3x into x plus 14. And the left side it is as it is x plus 14 the whole square. Now whole square means what? 2x plus 14. Here x plus 14 into x plus 14 and here also 1x plus 14 is there. So directly 1x plus 14 we can cancel. So square means 2 terms are there, 1 I cancel. So how many terms are remaining? 1. Only x plus 14 will remain, is equal to 3x. So 14 equals 3x minus x. So 2x equals 14 and x is equal to 14 by 2, 7. So after getting the value of x, we can find out AC and AB. Therefore AC is equal to x plus 6 is equal to 7 plus 6, 13 centimeter. And AB is equal to x plus 8, it is 7 plus 8, it is 15 centimeter. So the sum is little bit lengthy, but it is easy. First to find out area of triangle ABC by applying half BH formula. We will divide the whole triangle into 3 triangles. So area of triangle AOC plus BOC plus AOB by applying half BH formula. Apply the formula and find the sum of the area. We'll get it as 4x plus 56. Again, Heroin's formula you should apply and area once again you should find out. For that, separately find out S, S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, where A, B, C are the sides of the triangle. Compare the two equations and solve. You will get the value of x and then we will get the sides of the triangle. Now the last question is, prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of the circle. So here ABCD is a quadrilateral. This is the circle with center O. ABCD is a quadrilateral. So given you can write ABCD is a quadrilateral. Then mark the points P, Q, R and S are the point of contact. Now we have to prove that the angle subtended at the center will be supplementary. So now what we have to do is construction, join AC, DB, RP and SQ. So we have to join the diagonal DB. This is construction. Join DB, AC, then RP and SQ. So all these lines are passing through the center. O is the center. So here ABCD is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is circumscribing the circle. PQRS are the point of contacts. We have to prove that the opposite sides of the quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center. So here what we have to prove is opposite sides. Which are the opposite sides of the quadrilateral? AB and DC are opposite sides. So opposite sides subtends supplementary angles at the center. Subtends means it is facing. So this side is facing this angle at the center, that is COD, and AB is facing angle AOB. So we have to prove that these two angles sum is supplementary, that is angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 180 degree. Not only one set of opposite angles subtend supplementary angles at the center, the other pair is angle BOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degree. See, sum of the opposite angles subtends supplementary angles at the center. So here any one we will prove, and similarly we can write the second one. So to prove this, we will consider any one quadrilateral. So proof. So we will consider one set of quadrilateral, that is we will take it as this one, this quadrilateral. We will consider these two triangles. Which are the triangles? COR and COQ. So in triangle COR and triangle COQ, so already we proved like this sum. We will prove these two triangles are congruent. So first we can write OC is equal to OC, common side. Then we can write OR is equal to OQ, radii, and CR is equal to CQ. What is CR and CQ? Tangents from the external point. They are equal, tangents. Therefore, these triangles are congruent. Triangle COR is congruent to triangle COQ. Where is postulate? SSS postulate. Now, once the triangles are congruent, we can write the corresponding angles are equal. We'll write angle COR, this angle is equal to this angle. Angle COR is equal to angle COQ by CACT. So here, similarly, all these set of quadrilaterals, we can consider two triangles and prove that the angles are equal. So it is, instead of writing the names of the angles, let me write this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, given number for the angles. So angle COR is equal to angle COQ. Instead of that we can write, that is angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is, let it be equation 1. Similarly, if we prove these two triangles are equal, which two angles will be equal? Angle 3 will be equal to 4. So similarly we will write, similarly angle 3 is equal to angle 4. This is equation 2. Next, angle 5 is equal to 6. Equation 3. And the last, angle 7 is equal to angle 8. Equation 4. Equation 4. Here we will add all the angles. How many angles are there totally? 8 angles are there. Adding all the 8 angles. Adding all 8 angles. We will write angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. What is the sum of all these angles? It is 360 degree. What is the reason? What type of angle is this? It's a complete angle. Complete angle. So now what we have to do is, see, we wanted to prove that angle AOB plus angle COD is 180 in the first one. So COD means which two angles we want? 1 and 8 only we want. Angle 1 we needed, 8 also we want. To prove AOB, which two angles? 4 and 5. 4 and 5 we want. So only these 4 angles will keep as it is. All the remaining angles will change according to this. So 1 we will write as it is, plus instead of 2 also we will write 1, plus 3. We don't want 3, so we will change 3 as 4. So 4 plus again 4. 5 we needed, so 5 we will write as it is. Instead of 6 we will write 5 plus 7, we will change it as 8, and 8 as it is we will write is equal to 360. So now these 4 angles become doubled. So 2 into angle 1 plus 2 into angle 4, 2 times angle 5 plus 2 times angle 8 will be 360 degree. So we'll take 2 common. angle 1 plus angle 4 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 360 degree. Now 360 degree will divide by 2. So 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 360 by 2. It becomes 180. So now we will see the diagram. See, we want 1 and 8 together, then only we will get angle COD. So we will write 1 and 8 together, we will write, and 4 and 5 together. So now we will 1 and 8 together, 4 and 5 together. What is angle 1 plus 8? It will become angle COD. And what is 4 plus 5? It becomes AOB. So we proved angle AOB plus COD equals 180 degree. Similarly, we can write angle BOC plus AOD is 180 degree. So do the construction. All the lines you should join. Consider any two set of triangle. Prove that they are congruent. Write these two angles are equal. Similarly, all the pair of angles are equal. Add all the angles, equate to 360. Change the angles according to how we wanted. Then double it, take common, cancel, arrange the terms, write the name. Therefore, sum of the opposite angle will be 180. Let's see some additional questions from this chapter. The first one is, see, already diagram is given. Show that perimeter of triangle ABC equals 2 into AP plus BQ plus CR. So, before starting the sum, we will write the properties of the tangent. That is, B is an external point. So, what can we write? BP equals BQ. Write this side. BQ equals BP. Same way, CQ equals CR. And AP equals AR. AP equals AR. We wanted to prove that the perimeter of triangle ABC equals twice AP plus BQ plus CR. You know what is the mean by perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all the sides. So, perimeter of triangle ABC equals AB plus BC plus AC. AB, BC and AC we will add. So, how can we write AB? AB can be written as AP plus PB. BC can be written as BQ plus CQ. And AC can be written as AR plus CR. Now, we have to prove 2 into AP plus BQ plus CR. So, AP we want, BQ and CR. These three terms are there in the proof, but other three terms we have to change. So, how we will write? AP as it is we will write. Instead of PB, we will write it as BQ. PB and BP are same. So, we will write it as BQ. BQ as it is we will write. And CQ we will change it as CR. Plus AR we will change it as AP. And CR is as it is. Now, we will arrange the terms. See here, 1 AP and AP here. Directly I will write 2 AP plus BQ plus BQ, 2 BQ and CR plus CR, 2 CR. Take 2 common, AP plus BQ plus CR. So, we prove that perimeter of triangle ABC equals twice AP plus BQ plus CR. The next question is, in second question. In triangle ABC, if AB is equal to AC, we have to prove that BQ is equal to CQ. Same way we will write. So, same, I will follow the same thing. Look here, from the diagram, AP is equal to AR, BP is equal to BQ and CQ is equal to CR. Same diagram only. Now, AB is equal to AC, already given. So, we will write in the proof, AB equals AC. How can we write AB? AB can be written as AP plus BP or PB is equal to AC can be written as AR plus CR. So, we splitted AB and AC. Now, AP and AR are equal. So, this we will write it as equation number 1. So, AP is equal to AR. So, here AP and here AR both are same. So, we can directly cancel. reason you write from 1, equation 1. So what is remaining? BP equals CR. Now we will change BP. Can be written as BQ. And CR can be written as CQ. So write the reason from equation 2 and 3. In the given figure, PQ and PR and BC are the tangents to the circle. BC touches the circle at X. If PQ is 7 cm, find the perimeter of triangle PBC. So here it is given PQ is 7 cm. PQ. What is PQ with respect to circle? It is the tangent. It is given that PQ is 7 cm. PR, PQ and BC are 3 tangents. BC, the tangent will touch the circle at the point X and PQ is 7 cm. We have to find the perimeter of triangle PBC. To find perimeter of triangle PBC. Triangle PBC. So you know that tangents from the external point to a circle are equal. So if PQ equals 7 cm, what about PR? That is also 7 cm. Now we want to find the perimeter of triangle PBC. So perimeter of triangle PBC equals, perimeter is sum of all the 3 sides. So PB plus PC plus BC. Perimeter of triangle PBC equals PB, PC and BC. We have to add, we will get the perimeter. But we don't have the value for PB, PC or BC. We have only value for PQ. So if PQ is 7, you know PR is also 7 cm. Now, with respect to this circle, B is an external point, isn't it? So how can we write the external theorem 2? How can we apply? BX is equal to BR. Here I write BX is equal to BR by theorem 2. Similarly, we can write CQ is equal to CX. CX is equal to CQ. This we have to write the side. Now, we are going to change PB in terms of PR. How can we write PB? Only we want PB to find the perimeter, but we have only value for PR. So, how can we change PB? PB is nothing but PR minus BR. From the total length PR, if we subtract BR, we will get PB. So, we will change PB as PR minus BR. Plus, same way, PC can be written as PQ minus CQ. PQ minus CQ. Plus, BC can be written as, BC is the sum of BX and CX. BX plus CX. I think you understood this. PB can be written as PR, total length. If you subtract this length, you will get the length of PB. Same way, PQ, if you subtract CQ, you will get PC. And only BC we have to write BX plus CX. Now, is equal to PR minus BR plus PQ minus CR. So, CQ. Plus, instead of BX, we will write BR. And instead of CX, we can write CQ. So, these two terms we can change. Now, look here, minus BR and plus BR will cancel. Minus CQ and plus CQ will cancel. We'll get only PR plus PQ we will get. What is the length of PQ? It is 7. If PQ is 7, what about PR? That is also 7. So, 7 plus 7, 14. So, 14 cm is the perimeter of the triangle PBC. The next question is, tangents AP and AQ are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point A. Prove that PAQ is equal to twice OPQ. Tangents, see I have drawn a circle and 2 tangents. PAP and AQ are tangents. So A I will write here from the external point A. AP and AQ are 2 tangents from an external point A. Prove that angle PAQ. To prove angle PAQ is equal to twice OPQ. Angle PAQ equals twice OPQ. It's a repeated question in final exam. So here sometimes they will give you the diagram, sometimes without diagram. So PA and PB are 2 tangents from the external point A. O is the center of the circle. Angle PAQ we have. See here it is angle PAQ. Twice OPQ. OPQ angle is not given. So we have to draw the angle. So first we will draw the radii. One radii OP and another one OQ. So here angle OPQ. OPQ. So we have to draw one more line here, that is a chord. So we have to prove that angle PAQ, this angle is twice angle OPQ. This is angle OPQ. So here proof. So first we will consider the quadrilateral APOQ. APOQ, however we can say the name OPAQ or however. It is a quadrilateral. You all know that sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So we'll apply that in quadrilateral OPAQ. We will write OPA, first angle, right? OPA plus next angle PAQ plus third angle OQA plus fourth angle POQ. POQ is equal to 360 degree. In this, you all know that angle OPA, the full angle, and angle OQA are how much? 90 degree. Reason is radius and tangent are perpendicular. So OPA you have to apply 90 degree. PAQ as it is we have to write. OQA is also 90 degree plus POQ is 360 degree. Now PAQ plus POQ is equal to 360 minus 90 plus 90, 180 is equal to 180 degree. This we will write it as equation number 1. So we got angle PAQ plus angle POQ is equal to 180 degree. Let it be equation 1. Now, what is OP and OQ with respect to the circle? It is the radii. So next we will write OP equals OQ. It is the radii of the circle. Radii. Last year in 9th standard you learned that in any triangle, see consider triangle POQ. In triangle POQ, what is OP and OQ? When we consider it as a triangle, OP and OQ are the sides of the triangle. What type of triangle is this? If two sides are equal, it is an isosceles triangle. OP equals OQ. You learned the theorem that in an isosceles triangle, opposite angles are equal. So if OP and OQ are equal, which two angles are equal? Which is the angle opposite to OP? It is Q. And the angle opposite to OQ is P. So if two sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. The opposite angles are, one is OPQ and another is OQP. Write the reason, isosceles triangle property. Isosceles triangle property. So here two sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. So now let it be here as it is. Now we'll consider triangle POQ. In triangle POQ, you all know that sum of the angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So angle POQ plus angle OPQ plus angle OQP is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property. This let it be equation number 2. Now look at equation 1 and 2. The RHS of the equations are equal. So LHS will be equal. Therefore, from 1 and 2, we'll write here what is the equation LHS? PAQ plus POQ is equal to, now second equation LHS is POQ plus OPQ plus OQP. Now look at either side of the equation, which is a common angle. POQ is common. Cancel it. Write the remaining. PAQ is equal to OPQ plus OQP. But what we wanted to prove? We wanted to prove that PAQ is equal to twice OPQ. So we will write PAQ is equal to OPQ plus, instead of OQP, what can we write? OPQ. Both are same. We already proved it. So OPQ plus OPQ equals 2 OPQ. So we proved that angle PAQ is equal to twice angle OPQ. It's a very, very important question repeated in the final exam. With this, we have completed this chapter. Thank you.